My name is EDEM Victor. I'm a filmmaker, also a content creator, and I like food a lot. I like food. I like onje. I like food. I think what has been my greatest life challenge was when I lost my dad. Uh, Prior to his death, our relationship was not that great. So I think the last time I saw him, we didn't really talk to each other. So I think having that last memory of my dad is very, very painful for me. Overall, it was like a great dad. He was a good man, and I miss him so much. The story is quite long. I didn't just find myself into filmmaking. Basically, I didn't just find myself into filmmaking. After secondary school, I started, learning computer. So my mom, she put me in one computer school. So after like 5 or 6 months, I left there. I went to Computer Village. They said it's Computer Village to learn computer where. Okay, I went to Computer Village for about another 3 months. And let me tell you, that 3 months, I didn't learn one thing. They didn't teach me anything. I just went back home. And so I started going online. So from Facebook, I started seeing, Aki and Labi films, started seeing the music videos and stuff like that. So I was fascinated by them. So I must, work with this man. Started sending me messages through Facebook, obviously he gets thousands of other messages. So I didn't get any reply. Before I met Aki, I went through Aki and Labi's page. Before I saw his page, before I came across his page, there was my neighbor then. He was into, this event proper, like they do events, like event coverage basically. So sometimes after, I'll just go to his shop. I'll just stay there. Not like I was going to his shop because I wanted to learn event coverage. There was one pop-off that they normally sell in that area. So he normally buys that pop-off. So I'll just go there and collect AC, eat pop-off, go back home. I started with events basically. Events. After a while, I left there. Then a friend of my mom now introduced my mom to Aki and Labi because we moved from where we were staying. So the streets that we now moved to, we didn't even know that Aki and Labi office was there. So it was my mom's friend. They now say, is this not the person that you say? Actually, you say your son wants to learn this film, something. Hey, this is the man now. So we went there, and that was how I found myself properly into like filmmaking. I was with Aki and Labi for, let's say, 3 years, So after that, during the last days with Aki and Labi, that was when I got a DM from Oluwadolas. Yes, I got a DM from Oluwadolas that he wanted to do some videos. So after then, Oluwadolas, then I did some other videos with Bovi, then MCLIVELY, then Macaroni, like a lot of people. When I finished secondary school, my sister was in the uni, so my parents, they could not like sponsor both of us at that point. So that was what made me say, let me go and learn 1 or 2. And since then, it has just been this line of work. I don't think there has been this challenge or whatsoever. But the one thing I can say is, when I started working with Aki and Labi, so basically it was supposed to be for about 3 months. I think 3 months or so. The 3rd month, I never sabi one thing. I don't know anything. So I was like scared that is this a family? I didn't know going to be tired of me that you've done this one, and this is your 3rd month, you don't know anything. Not like I do not know anything like that too. But then my big ogas then at that time, they were not ready to, because it was not Aki and Labi directly that was teaching me at that point. They were like other people. So basically, I just sit and ask questions. You know, sometimes when you don't practicalize these things, and I didn't have like a laptop or stuff like that, when you don't practicalize these things, you feel like you don't know them. So that was my own case. So I was, every time I go back home, like I say, God, this third month will still finish, to soon finish, or will they say I should leave? I don't know anything, no. So every time that was like my fear that will I understand? What am I even doing with my life? Like, what am I doing? I've done computer work, I've done this, or I've done events. You know, now I'm into like proper filmmaking, and this is the third month. I don't know the work. So every time, whenever I go home, that's always the fear. I think like the last 2 weeks of the third month, so they now gave me the key that I should be coming to the office and open the office and keep everywhere clean before they come, because my house was like 3 houses away from the office. So those 2 weeks, what I do is the office properly opens around 9. So me, I will get there by 7. So from 7 to like 9, I will be on the system practicing. That was what I was doing. So like 3 days to like the third month should, finish. That's my boss. He just came one day and said, "Oh, give this man this video. Let him edit. He has been seeing you people now." They said yes. That's why they gave me music video to edit. Surprisingly, I did it, and so from there, it just started, like, it was just continuous. So I think that was my fear, and that was how I conquered it. Self-practice before they started giving me the jobs to like work on and stuff like that. I think the major turnaround was when I started shooting for Oluwa Dollars. I think that was when I knew that, okay, yes, this is the field, Even if I want to venture into other aspects of this field, I think this is something I really like. So I think that was like when we started working together, it was like the major breakthrough for me. I think the one thing should be you should stay true to yourself, and you cannot be another person. You cannot be another person. You have to be yourself. Stay true to yourself. What is that thing that you do? That thing that you find happiness in? You should venture, like, put more, like, stay positive. Basically, you have to remain positive. I know the words, you can just be saying it. They are not easy, but you need to remain positive. In every aspect, you have to remain positive.